or people who was into that. And he would never get into it, but anything that he could hide under a business, like I said, and this is after I started working, I said, I'm your fall guy. See, he would do illegal business shit like knowing it's a bogus prescription. Or Dr. Bamdad, if you look him up, he went to jail in Southern California. He wrote like, I think they said 1.2 million prescriptions for oxycodone. All you have to do is go to Dr. Bamdad, pay him $200, all cash business, $200. He got caught up for. So imagine 1.2 million of these prescriptions at $200 a pop. Do the math on that. That's 200 and something $million Dr. Bamdad got because he was just writing these fake prescriptions, and someone would actually come to our pharmacy. He knew it. We all knew it. Everybody knew it. And what happened was CVS and all of them then stopped taking it. You know what he did? He kept taking it because it was all cash business. You know what I'm saying? We connected, and Dr. Bamdad was so tight that you call up there, he had a nurse and everything answering the phone. Yep. You know, Jack Johnson is here at our pharmacy. He got a prescription for 180 oxycodone 30s. Is that correct? Is that real? Yeah, that's real. Dr. Bamdad just seen him. Oh, okay, what's your name? All we got to do is notate the prescription. But of course, you know, in the investigation, they come in like, how could you not know that this was fake? This is the type of shit they would have hit you with. But once again, it's something that they would have to prove. Now, like I said, a couple times people had approached him like, you know, I'll give you, you know, 5,000 per bottle of oxycontin. Like, he wasn't into the drug dealing type of shit, but whatever type of money he could make, you know, in any business, there's ways to do shit on the side to get your side hustle. He was into that, but he wasn't into that direct, you know, I'm gonna flood the streets type shit. You know what I mean? That, cause, and I think about it, like I said, he wouldn't be no fool. That's gonna get you some like drug dealing time kind of shit. Yeah. But no, like I said, I'm covered for shit like that. You know what I mean? Like I said, nigga, like I know, you know, I'm just trying to say is like, let's just, you know, if you don't like it, say you don't like it. If you don't believe in it, you don't believe in it. If you don't like my style of managing your shit, just say that, nigga. But don't come at me like you better than me. Because like I said, I was there when you mortgaged your house to buy your first shit. You know, because nobody else would believe in you. Because he had a white wife, and he had went to all of her white. Like I said, he an Arab dude. He had went to all of her white family members, the attorney that no one wanted to give him money to start his own pharmacy. So he mortgaged it off, and once it got big, all of a sudden everybody was like, oh, you know, want to throw money at him to get him to start investing in all the other pharmacies and shit. And so like I said, now he connected with them, now they all love him, now that Frank loved him, now that her brother loves him, now that everybody in La Jolla loves him, he had got to the point where he was like getting kind of big headed. And I'm like, dude, I remember when nobody in La Jolla would fuck with you. I remember when you was the same nigga in La Jolla, when you was the only Arab up in La Jolla, you know, married to Frank's daughter. Now that they see you got money and you get money and shit, you know, don't let that go to your head. Because like I said, dog, I put you there, dog. I helped you go get to where you live, you know. But like I said, that's the only thing with dealing with him, you know, or even with dealing. I got another homie like that. He a pharmacist too, but he a white dude. He from New York, but like I said, you get that thing, and like I said, maybe even there's a little bit of black thing to it where it's like, you know, you can never know what they know, or like they always smart, like, dog, like, come on, bro, you know.
I want you to be our starting quarterback, and I'm talking from day one. If you work hard, you focus, and you commit, you're not only going to graduate here with a 4-year degree, we're going to win a national championship together.
Hello? I'm gonna call you right back. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Man, you gonna be paranoid. It's on, bro. Okay. You got a square over? And that's what I always tell people, man. You know what I mean? Like, I know I'll be like, you say, sometimes when you finally let me talk, I just talk, like, say, I don't be having no, you know, like, say, I got my sons, and I be trying to school them a little bit. Like, say, I ain't got nobody on the level to talk to. I'll be just pretty much, if I, you know, this job kind of helped me out a little bit to have somebody to, you know what I mean, fuck with. But, like, I always tell people, like, man, I you know, like, I ain't got the monopoly on the ideas. You know what I mean? Like, say, this idea came from some white dude that just walked in. Like I said, he a broker trying to broker a deal out here, trying to sell the deal. The chick, you know, hired him to, you know, his company or whatever to try to get this deal done for the building. And I guess he, like I said, how the deal is coming together is he had approached these doctors about them buying it. They said that they won't buy it, but they need, I guess, that they can't afford it. Like I said, once again, the doctor ain't into owning no real estate. He's into his practice. But the building's so big and the space is so big, he said, when you do, if you do find somebody to buy it, let them know we would be willing to move in because that space is bigger than our space. Like I said, he already got a letter of intent from a doctor's office. That's what I'm gonna tell my pharmacist. I'm like, dude, this don't get no better. There's gonna be a doctor's office right there. Not only that, we're gonna be their landlord. Not only are they gonna be right next to us, we're gonna be their landlord. They say ain't no way that this could fail. You know what I mean? Like I said, we're gonna pay it down for 5 years, let the pharmacy get off the ground, because you really don't make no money like anything. Like you said, like drugs, you gotta invest your money first. You know what I mean? And with the pharmacy, you gotta buy so much. Because what if somebody come in, it's like, yeah, it's that one rare medicine, but you never know. That might be the one customer that come in need his leukemia medication. You know, you need to have that in stock. You may have bought that shit 6 months ago, and them drugs don't be cheap. Like some leukemia medication is probably, you know, like $900 a bottle for you to buy. You gotta buy that and have that on the shelf, whether you know you got that customer or not. Because you may have bought it 7 months ago, but 7 months, all of a sudden this leukemia dude walks in and he needs this prescription. If he walks out the door and go get to that Walgreens, that's just like you. He got another dealer. He ain't coming back to you. When he went to your place, you didn't have it. He went to Walgreens, they got it. So you gotta have like all of these stocks and stocks of drugs. You probably spend like 200. Any type of real pharmacy, you probably gonna spend at least 200,000 on just the drugs alone. Because like I said, you gotta have that shit. Because if not, you basically lose a customer. The sick motherfucker coming in, you ain't got his medicine, he ain't never coming back. He can't be like, oh, all right, dog, come back on Thursday. You know what I mean? And I'm like, nah, you gotta have that shit, and that should be expensive as fuck. You mind if I smoke? I don't smoke this now. I ain't gonna hold you up. Another way.
I ain't doing shit, man. Actually, you staying smoking the burn, dog.
Oh no, well I'm cool like that. I didn't know if they were increased. I know my
they
probably be like we in like the
yeah. You're right about that, boy.
I don't want you getting something good to me.
Don't worry about that boy right there. So you just want to be around the kids, you know how they go.
Oh yeah, man. I still feel bad. I get to spend more time with them now. But I always tell people that was one of the main reasons why I left. Like, it took me about 2 years to, like I say, come to the conclusion I'm gonna leave, do everything I need to do to leave, and then actually sell the house. So we going back to 2016, maybe like 2015. And the thing that made me say, okay, it's official, I'm about to leave Cali, is one day I got a new phone, and you know, you switch the SIM card out from your old phone into your new phone. And like everything kind of popped up. It popped up to an old picture. The picture was like 2 years old. I forgot I had this picture in my phone. It was like one of the first pictures that popped up. It was when the big one was 8 and the little one was 2. And so like I say, the big one now just turned 15. So when I actually seen this picture, I think he was like 12. And my youngest son was like 6. But like I say, in the picture, he was like 8 and my youngest son was like 1. I mean, that shit seemed like yesterday. I remember in that moment when it hit me, it's like I remember walking out that morning because they was playing with men. There's a picture of them on my oldest son's bed with the action figures like playing with each other. And so I took the picture and I walked, this right before I was going to work, and I walked out the door. Because I forgot the picture was in my phone. When I got a new phone, put my new SIM card in, for some reason it was one of the first pictures that popped up. And I swear that when I saw that picture, it was like yesterday. And I realized that, man,
I want to take a moment to thank all the coaches who helped me along the way.
You know what I mean? Spend time with them.
Look, guys, I just want to thank my teammates, especially my O-line. Without them, this opportunity wouldn't be possible.
You know what I mean?
Hey, don't forget to thank your mom. Never forget to thank your mom. Mike, tell me where you signed.
That would break your heart, even still sometimes to this day.
Actually, it's why I'm hiding in here.
Times, especially with my big one.
Well, I know you'll make the right choice. And if you need any advice, I'm always here.
I'm like, dog, where did the time go? You know what I mean?
Okay, cool.
It's a real nigga thing.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, anytime. Actually, I've been meaning to run into you.
That's how you know.
Hello? Hello?
Actually, give you some more credit. I'm more impressed because I didn't know you now. When I went to the end, I'm more impressed. Yeah. I won't say more impressed, but it's just as impressive. And it shows, you know, you got a little, They say how many of them you know that like they current ain't tripping about they past. Like even though there's kids involved, there's always some type. And I'm sure it ain't always what it is. But like say, I know you a year and I ain't never, you know, your kids do it all the time. You know, so you get out there, you know, me, it'll never seem like it's a problem. You walk in the house like somebody mad, like, you know, you got a good one in that sense. You know what I mean? Like they allow you to take care of you. You know what I mean?
And she makes sure, I take care of them. Like, as far as involved, like we take trips and shit. She makes sure we situated to take all of them.
Because like I say, you know, like I know how, like I say, just from my homies and our family, how that's sometimes a big part of why niggas don't spend time with their kids.
That's why I can't let me tell you something, bro. I ain't never met a woman.
You got everybody on there, all the team.
What? You gotta go with one? What?
Oh, he just what college he went to? I thought he was like Vice City or something. I don't know what
This man got to get my place shit going on this year, like 2 days ago. So you gotta be the quarterback. It's called QB1. Only thing I like watching is like this shit, like it's like little movies, like mini movies when you from this part.
With this team's star starting quarterback out, they're
If you
turning
sit
to
through
a
it, some
kid
niggas
who's
skip through it.
never
I'll sit
taken
here
a
and watch
snap
all this shit,
in
then play the
college.
game whenever it's my
yeah.
turn to play the game. Other than that, I'll pay attention to the dialogue.
I like doing that with the, like I said, I don't really play this one, I play the simulation mode. Where you build a team, and then talk about your team on ESPN. I be reading all the little things, everything, And then sometimes when you have a game, you know, you be down here by yourself and you be feeling it, like you be hot, and then you be so good that one of your highlights come up on something like that, or one of the dudes talk about something you did. I think I told you one time I think I dropped 56
I want you to be
with
the first
Melo.
to know that Marcus Washington.
And they talked about it like on ESPN. It was like Melo dropped 56. Like I said, and he was on fire, Doug. It wasn't me. It was like him. Like I said, I couldn't believe it. Every time I shot it with Melo, it went in. I'm like, what the fuck wrong with you, Melo?
That doesn't make any sense. You said I was going to be the starter.
He's the #1 recruit in the country, son. And there's no guarantees in college football. I'm sorry.
I'm not going anywhere. Bring him in. I'll win the job. Just wait.
If you're the coach, how do you let five-star talent waste away on the bench for this long?
No. Better question is if you're a young five-star
Hey man, be careful walking down the road, man. Motherfuckers just killed
to who? To that coaching staff,
501
man. I mean, the same
over
group
there
of
by where you
guys
stay
for
at.
the last 4 years
Go around,
telling
after
you
you
you're
go to
not
the pool
good
line
enough.
up.
You gotta prove it to them.
Yeah. Right,
You go around that road, she had curves around to go around. You know that food line that sits at
She on the 501 or the street?
No, off 501.
Oh, okay, off,
That food line that sits back off 501.
Yeah,
Right around the corner. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you go around that curve, there's a 501 bingo back there. Motherfucker just robbed and shot the father and the son. The two owners said they think both of them dead. Yeah, man. Babe, you know why this beach so hot? Somebody just robbed 501 bingo and shot and killed both the owners. You heard me? Yeah.
Oh, you asked me, you're the guy to get it.
Shit just happened. This shit finna be on fucking fire.
Hey, JoJo. You was sweet. I did. Yes.
Hey, boy.
Game day, baby.
Whoa. The event staff is around the corner, you see. Hey, babe, go on in there. This is for players and coaches only.
The rival.
I'm here to play Miami.
What?
The Hurricanes. Yeah.
You? Okay. What's your name?
Come work out on Sunday. I'm trying to put it in my mind like Sunday you gotta make time to work out.
See you later.
Huh?
See you later.
I see Sunday I'm gonna do that shit.
Shit, 30 says first number. Yeah, man.
This the new one?
Buy this shit and have this shit waiting on your sons, man. Don't even fuck around.
What is it?
That's me.
Yeah. Mad
That's
twin.
you?
This the new one?
Yeah.
I don't know who you are, but go
I had it
ahead.
early because I
I'm the
had
quarterback.
pre-ordered it.
What?
Yeah.
Excuse
Just
me.
the game that must
You're
have
the
every
quarterback,
year.
right?
Fuck all other
Yeah.
games.
Don't look
Man,
so
this is my game
surprised.
of choice. Let me play this
It's
shit
my
so
job
you
to know the
know.
roster. I'm Taylor.
You know when I
working the
stopped playing
sidelines
this
tonight.
shit? You know, we all
Nice
broke
to
this
meet
here. I was man.
Do you mind if I
I stopped playing this shit.
Okay, I'm just gonna
You know,
record
with
them.
life happened and shit.
Right.
So I kind of
So,
got
we all know your
quite down and
situation
out and shit. So video
but
games, you know, and buying the
really
system and
don't
having that
know
wasn't
much
quite a
about
priority.
you as a
So I
quarterback.
took a minute off
How
that
would you
shit.
describe
And then
your
when I
style?
went back to get it, like, see, you had the internet play. Like, dude, like, people, we just play for fun. You know what I mean? Like, you got these that they be like,
Well, I've always had a big arm.
you know what I mean, running all type of audibles and all
throw it
type of
deep,
shit.
let
You
my
get to the
receivers
line,
get
you
under
pick a deep, it's so hot, hoot, hot. I'll be like,
How
oh,
about
dog,
your
you know what I mean? Then
personality?
you switch the play,
How
they
would
switch
your
back to the hot. I'm like,
teammates
oh,
describe you?
Right.
oh, yeah.
Teammates describe.
I'm just playing for fun, dog.
Intense, cutthroat, a great leader,
I think
a
I got online
jokester.
and I
Give me
played that
something.
shit.
You know what? I'm kind of a film junkie. I like to lead by example in that way. So
I'm like, oh,
people would joke
man,
that I was
y'all
like a
need
mini
professional.
coach.
Okay. Last question. It's an easy one, I promise.
Shoot.
Which quarterback have you modeled your game after?
What the fuck is wrong?
I love watching tape of John Elway. His arm was something special. And I worked hard to put the same kind of velocity and power behind each of my throws.
No way, huh? If you can throw a ball like him, you should have no problem putting points on the board. Remember, only about 20 million people watching tonight, but at least now they'll have a rough sketch of who's under center.
Cool. Cool, thank you.
Jalen,
Yeah, no worries. I got you.
come here.
Yo, Taylor. Hey, can I borrow him for a second?
Oh, yeah.
Wait, hold up. You're a Heisman voter, right? Hey, I'm coming for that award next year. Look out for me.
Just the
I
mob,
will.
just
Okay.
the Madden my player.
All right, listen. You ready, right?
Yeah, man.
Watched it.
Yo, you watched it already?
National championship.
Man, you all over YouTube.
All right, I made
YouTube?
a promise to my brother.
Okay. So
Since
you
I can't
already
go to
know what
war
to
myself,
expect.
we need to be on the same page.
You're just waiting to get it.
I got you, man. Got you.
Come out in a couple of days, so. Do you have EA access and all that stuff on your game now?
Oh,
Huh? You sure?
yes, sir.
Check and see. Cause I got a lot of stuff that came on my card. I just want you to check your subscriptions and see what's on it, what's working and what's not.
Okay.
All right.
Some killing. Have you ever heard of Roblox? Robux?
They play that shit on my tablet. That's what they got my tablet for
Yeah,
right
oh
now.
my god, this nigga every day. Dad, I need
I'm
$5.
playing that shit
I need
right now.
$5 for the Roblox.
Yeah, it's mess, man.
Go! 60 outlaw!
Because sometimes I don't even like say after tonight when I came in and seen that piece of paper, like I didn't really forget, but I guess I did kind of forget. I seen that piece of paper, I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta be at this place at 9 o'clock in the morning. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna go. But like I said, if it is what I think it is, it you know, it might be doable actually. For real shit. Like I said, to be honest with you, you know, like I said, I know he ain't gonna want the real estate. And if I get it, in order and to pay him back. But I don't think it's going to be hard because, like I said, they already taking them their 150 off of it that they're trying to sell. I mean, so basically, so it's like 150 built in there. So if for whatever reason, let's say the market don't tumble and make it go down what it's worth, it should be real easy.
Teams you get. You've got a team yet?
Florida State.
Okay. He's playing as quarterback.
Set 18 Gator.
What's your first name?
This is Madden? What's this? Is this like tryout or something you trying out?
You running drills. This is my player future, but at the same time as me running these drills, playing this, it's actually teaching me the game when I start just playing online or whatever. So I'll probably be more in depth doing this shit first.
But you're Florida State though, right?
Yeah, that's the college I chose. So I'm just running plays with my teammates.
College and
you're gonna go from playing in college. Well, I think it's the college playoffs. You're gonna play the college playoffs, and as good as you do in the college playoffs is where it's gonna determine your draft stock, your draft pick, and then a team will draft you, you know, depending on your college performance, your playoff performance. I mean, they say Madden went all out this year integrating this my play shit, so I want to see.
I like they gotta be dropping the NCAA off.
Daddy, how do you check if you have the subscriptions? See what's on there. What's not?
Go to it. If it says, tell you if you go in, you know it's in. If it don't, I mean it's not on. If it don't let you use it, I mean it's not. You're not subscribed to it. If it don't allow you to use it.
Yeah, you know they gotta be paying NCAA some nice money to be able to put rights of the college teams to be on there. Because they still ain't come out with a college game.
Nah.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, it should already have. They only asking $650 for it. So even at the low estimate, it's got like $110,000 worth of equity built into it, which basically they selling it for $120,000 less that they could actually ask for it. Right? That usually indicates, like I say, the motherfucker don't care about it, or like I said, they bought it so long ago that they, even at that, they making money. You know what I mean? Like if someone bought that building when that building was going $200,000, and now they really don't have a use for it, and it's worth $600. I'm just worth $700, but to sell it real fast and get their money, they sell it for $600. Like say you know what I mean? They'll take that. So
yeah, you gotta have to yeah.
So what I would have to do, like I said, to be able to buy the remaining 350 is what the chart says. I think it's like 380 5 years from now, and to pay him back the 150 that he put into it, I would have to qualify for a loan of about 6.
Ready? Stick the oar.
About 600, so that means I would have to come up with a down payment of 60. Well, actually, to get it probably more like around $80,000. So if it pops, they would give me 5 years to come up with a down payment of $80,000. If we come up with a down payment of $80,000, like I said, it's bringing in $12,000 a month, and what's the name, the loan. Now, in 5 years, you can only assume that's going to go up, right? Everything goes up. Does anything ever go down? Rents rarely go down. They're always going up. So 5 years from now, if you're bringing in $12,000 now a month, in 5 years, you can easily see it probably bringing in like $1,350, maybe $14,000 a month.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like I said, we can just be like landlords. I mean, so like I said, if it was to happen, I might be looking for help. Like, in 5 years, I gotta come over with 80. Come over with 80 so that I can buy what's left for the building and get him his money back. You get the pharmacy, like I said, we get the rest of the building. You got a store in there, like you got the store and the building.
On the double.
No, I'm just saying, like, that's what I would have to come up with, like, in 5 years. So they said I would be looking for any kind of way, all type of hustle to come up with that, you know. And I think in 5 years, I can do that. You give me 5 years, you can't come up with that, you know what I mean? Right. Especially with a goal in mind, you know what I mean? A goal, a serious goal in mind. Like, if you're a true hustler, you should be able to do that in 5 years.
Down. 10 low.
Whether it's all your money and you find some investors, you got some hustle, you can come up in 5 years. You couldn't come up with that, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, hit me up. You know, for real, man, you think about Sunday. Man, come on to the crib, nobody there. You ain't gotta worry about the, you know. Right. You ain't worry about my kids, my girl. If my mom 70 years old, you know my mom.
Man, you said do something Sunday, man.
That's my mom taking a couple shots.
Man, because we were doing something Saturday, Sunday. I ain't got shit to do when you want to work out, man. That'll help me get back. You know, have somebody getting back in to help me.
And like
get
I said,
back
don't worry, we gonna be doing no serious workout because I ain't worked out a long time. But like we just got the weight.
Boy, me either,
you know,
man. Just work out repetition.
Yeah, so you ain't gotta worry about me. Like, come on now.
I used to do it, Mike. So I know all about it. So
I help each other. Did it. So don't push me.
Right.
If you didn't do it, like I'm just trying to get broken in. You know?
Right.
For real, man. Like I said, it'll probably be like in the daytime. Okay. I try to do it maybe like around noon or something. So I'll call you Saturday night.
Right. All right.
Go! 50, plant! Leaf river!
Easiest pitch and catch. And you do that tonight, and we move on.
Daddy, I also know what's like the everything. Like just go to this game and you lose. I know it's like. I'm telling you, it's not that great.
All right, I just talked to Coach. He insists on going with a simplified game plan for you tonight.
What do you think?
Well, his thinking is we keep it simple, you don't get overwhelmed, and then we rely on the defense to do their part.
Wait, hold on. This is a joke?
All right, look, Coach just wants to put him in the best position to succeed.
No, this ain't high school ball, man. All right, this is the semifinals. If we go out there and simplify, they're going to destroy us. Come on, this is crazy, right? Right?
Agreed. Coach needs to wake up. I'm ready for this.
Man, forget about him, man.
Listen, I don't care how much you played, you're a leader on this team. Leaders, sometimes they have to do what's right, even if they don't like it.
Got it, Coach. I got you.
Yeah?
I like this new Madden 20 game.
Pretty good. I haven't played a game yet, though.
Well, outside it's a rare Texas snowstorm, but we are indoors here at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. And tonight it's the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups, as we'll see the Miami Hurricanes taking on their in-state rivals to the north, the Florida State Seminoles.
What's up, bro? Good luck tonight.
Thanks.
Hey, man, don't listen to the critics. You got all the talent in the world. Just go out there and put on a show.
Thanks. Means a lot.
All right, man. Hit me up when you get to the league.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's it. They did good.
for the right to play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara. We are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Here we go.
The Hurricanes now 1st and 10. From the gun, Gregory. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Give 7 on the play.
Wow, that's cool.
What?
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's a franchise.
Yeah, it's cool.
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You would joke like your belly show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to
First game, both of us. That's why I quit that game.
Oh yeah, you remember the best.
Make my first game, all first games be against each other. Let's go ahead and start the rivalry. Pull it up, Jay.
Okay.
Put my heart and soul in, so you feel it. But then you come and see, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within. I stuff
Ooh, I like this.